Okay, press.
Oh,
Nah,
fuck.
Tamega.
Yeah, bro. Like this, bro. When last did I laugh like this, bro?
You're looking for something, but yeah.
So I think we're talking about how, obviously before this whole thing started, we're talking about how Caspar rejected Saul Phendhuka's handshake, you know?
Yeah.
And so
Yo, Violas!
yeah, he just messed up, bro.
Violas! Who
So
messed up?
what he
bruh?
said?
Who
No,
messed
he
up?
said. Here's what he said, right? It's I think it was Vusi, right? So he says, "Man of God, ignored Saul like Jesus ignores our prayers." Bro. But you see, that's why it's difficult, right? It's difficult. Check, it's difficult trying to come out public, right? I love this thing out already yesterday, but so basically, come on, check. Yeah.
He's a man
So,
of God, yeah.
you know, because Caspar came out, how he was on this.
Holy
obviously, we
road,
all
yeah.
know where he was
Yeah.
on this holy road where
Yeah.
he repented. I think he even got baptized
Yeah.
and stuff. So obviously, now they are using that against him. But again, because obviously the Bible virtues will be like, don't hold a grudge and all those nice things.
100%.
So, but yeah, it was fun when I laughed at it, bro. And I looked at the video, bro, and I felt pity for Saul, obviously, because Saul is a cool cat.
He's a cool cat.
You know,
But
there's no reason to do that to Saul.
One thing that you just said in terms of how he at some point he sort of seemed like he reverted back to Christianity and he was taking his roots deep again.
Yeah.
Do you feel like sometimes, us as human beings, not just him, but I've seen it a lot, we tend to use God as a shield of our inhumanity?
What do you mean? I mean, elaborate. What do you
Like,
mean? So
I
you're going
think-
through a tough time and then you run to God?
Not going through a tough time. I think you're going through public scrutiny.
Yeah.
And the best thing that you can do to cover yourself is say, I'm Christian, guys. I'm taking the path of God.
I don't
I'm
think
going
so.
that way.
I don't think so.
Let me digress a bit.
Okay, go on.
When slavery ended,
Yeah.
a lot of people became Christians, or they brought in Christianity, and with Christianity came a lot of this forgiveness. So I think when Caspar went on that particular journey, it was during the time that his wife or his ex or his ex baby mama or his baby mama came out, and how she was talking about how he was being, being in the streets while she was taking care of their sick lady and all this shit. And I think the only defense publicly, because a lot of people don't care about like the sins that they commit, and a lot of people don't really care about what is happening as long as the public doesn't know about it. So
I think I get where you are coming from and all, but obviously it there is some truth to it. Obviously, publicity stunt. I think that's what you're calling it.
It's not a publicity stunt. It's just something that people do. Because
it's hard. It could be and not. But I feel if anything, it's a place of solace. Understand? You're going through a tough time and you get closer to God through that way. You know. So I feel you could look at it that way, because when you're going through failures in life and this and that, that's where most people grow closer to God. You actually realize that, you know.
It's difficult to say that when you're going through failures, because when you're going through failures, it's easy to revert back to God. Yes, because you are hopeless, you are lost. There's nothing else to go to other than God. But you are choosing to go to God this time around, not because you are failing in your life, but it's because people have found out something about you.
Yeah, and then
it's nothing to do with your success or failure.
I get it.
That doesn't mean that you're a failure.
No,
it means that people
100%,
now just know what you're doing.
Yeah.
And
now you want to change. So now you're going closer to God. Because now people called it out. And now
do you really want to change though?
That's the thing. It's subjective. You don't know. You don't know how the man really feels inside.
You can't say you want to change and continue to sell alcohol, man. Like I'll change a few elements, but in terms of the alcohol part, let's leave that one out.
Where in the Bible does it say do not sell alcohol?
So you endorse the selling of alcohol?
No, where in the Bible does it say do not drink alcohol?
What you're saying is Christianity promotes alcohol selling.
Christianity doesn't promote alcohol selling, but Christianity promotes a man to work hard for himself.
Okay,
you know?
Which means selling alcohol.
No, it said go work.
So you don't think alcohol is damaging to the youth?
I think something about from this day forth, men will have to like sweat for what they are gonna eat. Yeah. The Bible does say the Bible does condone the drink the consumption of alcohol, but I think it says do not get drunk.
Okay, so I just
so where does the alcohol come from? That you have to drink and not get drunk.
So yeah. Why then do Christians scrutinize people who do OnlyFans? Because they are doing an honest living. And to be honest,
come on, OnlyFans, that's adultery.
How is that adultery, bro?
What you mean? What are you doing on OnlyFans?
So if me and you are in a relationship,
no, don't use me. You and who else?
Me and you are in a relationship, right? It's 2025.
Yeah.
We are in a relationship.
It's 2025.
And we decide to post our things.
Yeah.
How is that adultery? Let's say even we are married.
What you mean?
How is that? What is adultery?
What you mean? What is adultery? Go Google it or something. We'll put a definition down here.
Is it not cheating?
Not cheating, bro.
What is adultery? Help me understand. I'm lost. Maybe I'm lost.
Fact checker.
We don't have a fact checker. We can't afford one yet. But yeah, man, I think we are deviating from what we were initially talking about, which is not wrong. But I just wanted to say I felt bad for Saul, man, because I think Saul is like a good person, you know, like he's one of those genuinely nice people left, you know, on this planet Earth. It's not a lot of people like Saul anymore, you know.
Yeah.
And I think what Kes did to him was shit, man. So
yeah, you're correct. You're correct, and I was wrong.
Opinion.
So it does say like it's cheating.
So if me and you are
it's fornication.
Fornication.
Fornication, yeah. Okay, I
so
changed.
It's me and you are posting our things on.
Let's not post. Media. Let's not post.
Is that a sin?
That relationship is over. Before it started.
Yeah, what to? But
next one. But
do you know?
Since you went with that,
do you know?
I'll digress. Like I wanna leave that topic. I don't wanna entertain it. But what do you call it? What's the thing? University education is free in Namibia now.
It's free, bro. No, it's not yet free, but it
okay. Next year it is gonna be free.
What are you applying for? Big ups for Miss Netumbo.
What are you applying for?
There's a course now. It's called social media influencing. There's an honors that you're doing that now. Yeah, I think it's in London now, but maybe in Namibia.
But education is free in Namibia.
I just thought of it. Like, isn't it crazy how the world is moving?
But we are not following suit. We are not following suit.
Where did you ever think at some point in your life that you would study social media?
No, but we're just
marketing.
This AI, they're studying for AI as well. China is incorporating that into obviously their into their education system.
Yeah,
but obviously in Namibia.
To answer your question, sorry.
What's that?
To answer your question, I'm jumping.
Okay, go and answer my question. Go on.
You're saying something in Namibia.
No, what courses you're gonna study? But obviously when social media. But now I obviously digress. Yeah. But point is, we always fall back with things. Stanji. Like social media wise, as actor, we are behind social media and most of internet stuff. That's how we are at cyber. What do you call it? The cyber attack of telecom. Yeah, and that's one of our.
I think even NAST was Shandike the few. I think in April last month.
And NAST does train IT guys as well. So you wanna think that they have top IT people as well.
Yeah, but we are top at our level, and that's why. Speaking of that, I saw a video of the Minister of Health saying how. They plan on introducing portable X-ray machines that are incorporated by AI, and it's able to do all these amazing things in a few seconds and diagnose and
do like 200 patients. Yeah.
Beautiful concept.
But
we are not there yet. In my opinion, that money we can utilize to do other things now, at least.
Like what?
Sourcing medication. Did you see in Rundu? I think yesterday's newspaper is saying there's no medical supplies in Rundu. Yeah. Basic shit. Like like bandages.
Yeah.
Bandages.
But that's like temporary fixes we are looking at. So this X-ray thing is gonna be because how many accidents do we actually have in the? I understand. I get where you're coming from.
It's like good.
Because I get where you're coming from.
Yeah.
But again, put it in the context of the waiting period. You understand? Let's get you home. We'll figure out the meds later, man. And the meds as well. The meds, we can collaborate with the private sectors and try and have them to source us for in the meantime while we're trying to sort it out.
But you know what my fear is?
Go on.
We're trying to jump steps. We're jumping steps.
That's how you feel.
Why didn't we go from the big X-ray machines to portable X-ray machines to portable X-ray machines with AI? Do you understand? Because now we are jumping to AI. Just the last time you went to Namibia, people were refusing to accept your payment because you want to pay with your phone. And now you want to introduce these things into a system of not to say we reject everything, but technology, we need to take it in steps, in my opinion. Because
No, I mean, I agree.
I'm just thinking, we're going to spend a shit ton of money on these things.
Yeah.
And half of them are going to be broken in the first few months.
Yeah.
The other half are going to be stuck in the storage warehouses where nobody
knows how to operate them. But it comes with training.
The easiest thing to do
comes with training.
Leave those things,
the purchase comes with training.
Yeah, it does.
But again, I get where you're coming from, because what I'm thinking is, what I compare it to is, you know how the ECGs give that diagnosis?
Yeah.
Most of the times, let's be honest, most of the times the diagnoses are wrong. It will look at it and decide, you know? So obviously no one is there to override it and decide, oh, actually this diagnosis might not be right. One. Two is calibration as well. Who's trained? Do we have maybe some AI specialists that are going to fix it, to recalibrate it every now and then? No, we have to recruit people from someone.
To South Africa.
But you can send people to come to you, but again, that's another gap for education to cater for. But for now, we have it. Then the education can follow it, because it comes with the training.
We can use the money for other things, man.
Yeah, I get you. But again, it's
we can use the money for
but again, you could say that
in urgent care, for example.
I think urgent care is a thing in Namibia.
Let's invest.
Urgent care is fine-ish in Namibia. Honestly, urgent care is fine.
It's fine where you live.
Yeah,
it's fine where you live. But people are driving 50 kilometers to go to a clinic, not the hospital.
But again, it's a thing of, I get where you're coming from. Again, I'm siding with the Minister of Health here.
No, I do as well.
I'm supporting. I'm citing. No. You are the devil's advocate, so I'm supporting.
Okay.
I'm supporting it. So get where I'm coming from, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we have, let's say, this field where we are, right?
Yeah.
And is in the north, you will have about 2 houses covering this whole area. There will literally be 2 houses covering this whole area. So what you are suggesting is, I should bring a clinic here for the 2 houses.
No.
Because that's what it is. No, because that's what's happening. And then this area, there will be about 10 houses in this. No, there will be about 10 houses in this small village, and you want
a clinic
for each 2 houses. It's not gonna work.
No,
it's unfortunate, but it's not gonna work. It's a
that's
thing of, most of these things will come with development of the towns. You get it? So the more it develops, what did that guy say? Damon, when it was a village, you were not there, but now that it's a town, you want to participate. But point is, these things will come when the place progresses. If anything, provide patient transport.
But like you're
primary,
saying,
what you call the mobile
what
clinic.
You're basically saying
mobile
is steps that we're taking.
Yeah.
So how are we going to go from us trying to get these things up on the ground to jump into AI already?
Bro, it is what it is. AI is the ish. AI is the ish.
We are not
No, it's not about being ready. Look, being
the
way the machines used to work previously, like how the ECG is working, for instance, and how maybe if you integrate AI into that ECG, bro, the diagnosis will be spot on.
What changes does the ECG diagnosis make for your own clinical?
No, like say for instance, these obviously some
diagnosis. No. Still sit there.
No. If it's AI, it's probably gonna be more reliable compared to what we have now. The system we have now, the inbuilt one. So it's gonna give you, like, let's say for instance, Brugada syndrome, just some random stuff, that are life threatening, but most people are not aware of. Then we'll be like, it's Brugada. Then maybe you Google, like, what the hell is Brugada? Then you'll be like, oh shit, this needs to go to a cath lab.
All right,
whereas you would have normally taken it to a local one because you don't know what it really means. You get it? So it's the same. So maybe it will be there, see a PE, and then it will inform the doctor next door, guys, here there's a PE on this X-ray. You get it?
All right.
So, but that's another point for now.
We are speaking of medicine and people. You mentioned road accidents.
Yeah.
I saw a video, not a video. I think it was a post. I've got it on my phone where the guy was saying.
Let me just check on the sound as well while you're doing that.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
He was saying I forgot his name, but just bear with me.
What's that?
Wait. Yeah, Minister of Works and Transport, Veiko Nekundi, has threatened to revoke the registration of traffic officers who impose hefty traffic fines on rogue drivers, including those operating 7-seater vehicles. What do you think of that, bro?
So for me, my whole take as a whole, it comes because when we went back like last year. I went back 2 times.
Yeah, I was there.
And you went back as well. So we both had our experiences with driving compared to driving here compared to driving home. We realized, the fines are but our concerns, but look at the traffic camps to start with. How many young people, almost every week since I came back from Namibia, there's a car accident report and there's some guy that died. You know, and our people are dying young. But these things, I feel like we can we have the best roads in Namibia. We get like nice reports. We are ranked, I think, best roads in Africa. I mean,
Africa,
yeah, you know, probably number 1, number 2. We're somewhere up there, the top. So why not just integrate walking speed camps? You know, like how they have them here. Where's the average speed zones?
They tried.
You know, we don't have average speed zones. We don't have speed camps. People are speeding left, right, and center, bro.
They tried with
the fines won't help anything, bro.
I think.
But also, you can't take away the fines from people.
I think,
yeah.
I agree with you saying that the fines won't do anything.
Yeah.
But I think at the current state, fines are the only thing that we have,
bro, that's
trying to scare
people. But why not use the money you collect from those fines? Because clearly they've been making a lot of money.
Not happening.
Why not use them? Because how many speed camps actually work in that country? Let's be honest.
We don't have.
How many of them?
We don't have.
What with the yellow ones, the yellow boxes?
That those don't work anymore. That was a trial.
But you understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying?
Obviously,
so if you are finding us that much money, why are you not using that to source new speed camps that are working? Why does someone have to drive out of Windhoek all the way to Brachwater to go sit under a tree with, you know, to try and capture someone that's speeding?
I get what you're saying, bro. Yeah. But if I must be honest, bro, I think what he is doing at the moment, he's not empowering his employees, and I think that's a problem.
Yeah.
When you are the boss and then you are punished, you are being against your employees, and it's sort of, he's creating a system where maybe if you don't do your job, or if you do your job too well, I'm gonna punish you.
Yeah.
But the reality is, our driving mindset in Namibia needs to be changed, and it needs to be readapted.
We create point systems, you know. I think we discussed the point system as well.
From the driving school, I guess, starting from the beginning, bro. Everything needs to be thrown out, and let's introduce a totally new system. Because what we have there is a mess, bro. People are dying like it's a joke, and nothing is being done about it. That's my problem. Like, if you have accidents like this, let their deaths be, you know, worthy sacrifices. But now it seems like it's just, who died in a car accident? Oh, shit. Oh, what were they doing? They were speeding. Oh, okay, fair enough.
Was he trying to overtake?
Why is speeding such a normal thing? I'm not saying, I'm not trying to say like, oh, you speed, you are wrong, because I'm guilty of it as well. I'm pretty sure that we've all done it. You've done it, I've done it.
No.
But we do it because of the comfort we are allowed to.
Yeah, but because, you know, there's no point system. There is no speed cam that's gonna catch me. And even if the speed cam does catch you, I actually know of guys that post about these things. You know, we see them on IG. Even if the speed cam does catch you, what do you do? I'm just gonna pay it. Yeah, not even negotiate. I'm just gonna pay it. But after I pay it, because you have money in it.
Yeah.
You have money to you get your fine, you pay it, and you go on.
There's no penalty points. Exactly. There's nothing like that.
So no one knows about this. And then this same person that got like about 6 fines on the way to the north, and then suddenly he's in an accident. You didn't help him, did you? There was not much of help that happened there. But it's crazy. I mean, but I think if anything, he was trying to.
We've got a few ideas.
He's probably trying to get favor from the public, like how Luvindao is. You get it? Like everyone else, all the other ministers are probably getting favor from the public.
But there's ways of doing it, though.
Yeah, there is ways. Because obviously
the best way you can get favor from the public is by saving potential deaths. You know?
Yeah, because now obviously imagine someone's gonna rejoice and say, I'm not gonna pay high fine for speeding anymore.
We are not in a state of trying to reduce the pressure from the drivers. We must enforce the pressure, bro.
Yeah,
we 100%. Must enforce the pressure.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, what have you got for me, man?
No, I mean, obviously, again, staying on. I think we are just gonna stay on our government.
Yeah.
You know how we spoke about AI and how the world is advancing at a way faster pace than we are. You know, and that's why I'm saying I'm for Luvindao for integrating AI so early into our system, because it needs to start somewhere. It needs to start somewhere. You get it? But now, in that same breath, you know how the churches now say they want to bring about the death penalty for these rapists and guys that are killing the kids.
Yeah.
You know, because there have been quite a few deaths with the kids.
Yeah.
But now my question was, you know, who are we killing?
The ones who get caught most.
Who do you catch? Whoever was caught. Who was ever caught? That's what I'm getting to. You understand? Who are we killing? Because in the first place, we need to catch them before we kill them.
Before you kill them. So maybe instead of trying to incorporate that, maybe improve on the investigation.
You understand?
Yes,
you understand?
Yes, I get that.
And one of the things that we can do is what? Surveillance. We have nothing. We have literally nothing. Bro, you know where to catch them.
Trace you from when you left
when you left your house the train, a bus will have a video of you walking somewhere, and then they'll catch your full step where you ended up. Exactly.
But it was a swim, even if you went in the water, the camera will pick you up from where you come.
They will catch you. But I think we had the system in Windhoek. It worked. There was a robbery that happened somewhere.
Yeah,
was it blockchain? Blockchain. It happened in blockchain, and then there was a good tracing of it. So obviously we know that the cameras do work.
Maybe
we know the cameras do work.
So we don't have
it can't
cameras
be lack
everywhere.
of funding, bro. It can't be lack of funding.
But
we pay taxes.
Yeah, we do.
You understand? We pay hefty taxes.
Yeah.
So
do you pay taxes?
I used to. Even now, I did not even file for tax refund. I left the money as is. Obviously, I don't want the tax to come from me, but yeah, I left it as it was. I didn't file for it. I left it the way it was.
I hear you, bro. 100%.
So obviously,
I think the problem with that is, I think the main problem we have is, I think a lot of people who are involved in these things are a lot of big names.
I get it, but but I think we are past that stage. We are past that stage.
Yet.
No. You know what this is. I read the quote. I think yesterday.
Bro.
I read the quote yesterday. You know what it said? We are so quick. Something in the line. So we are so quick to blame society, but we forget that we are society.
Yeah.
Understand?
Yeah.
Those big names. What do you mean? How many?
No, but you didn't let me land.
Okay, go on then. Finish.
Let me land.
Finish.
Let me land.
Go on.
I think it's more of a thing where we as society come up with these suggestions, these amazing suggestions of how we can improve the system.
Yeah.
But by improving the system, someone is getting disadvantaged.
Okay.
Who is that someone?
It's not our business.
It's not your business, but it's their business.
Yeah, I get it. I get where you're coming from.
You want to create a system where, now you want to improve the infrastructure.
Yeah.
You want to improve the investigation. You want to improve surveillance. That means now these people who are kidnapping the kids, they are getting caught.
Yeah.
Now, when these people are getting caught, these big operations cannot continue with their sacrifices.
Yeah, I get so. I totally understand where you're coming from.
We can't allow that. We can't allow that. It's a beautiful concept, but we cannot allow that.
Yeah.
Which I think needs to change. Again, but we are not.
But I think that's
yet.
what I'm saying. It's not about we're not there, and that's the mindset we need to change.
We are not in the capacity to change.
Think of it this way. Think of it this way, bro. Think of it this way. Had it happened in South Africa, what's the first thing that would have happened?
I think it would have been an all-out war against police.
You understand? It's an uproar, like a proper reaction from the people. The people have peacefully.
But when Amushe tries to do that,
we arrest him.
Is he supported?
Not even.
Is he supported? Do we support him?
We people do support him.
No, we support him to an extent,
To an extent, yeah.
Bruh, when the guy was burning tires there in the street, we were calling him crazy, bruh.
Yeah.
But he wasn't doing it for himself. He was doing it for a reason to get the attention of these people. But he was doing it alone.
And that's one thing is
where is the support?
I think
there's no support. So how do you expect change to come from where?
And the stupid thing
from
is
an envelope
you not actually realize.
You not
actually realize it's a thing of how what was I gonna say? It's a thing of how when we're in an issue, when we have a problem, he's the first guy we run to.
Exactly.
You get it? So you are so comfortable running to this guy, and now he says, "Guys, vote for me for change." not necessarily vote for me to become a president, but like you see, put him at the same place. Him and Job Amupanda, put them in the parliament together.
Look at what Job is doing.
Yeah. So he's changing the system. He's not changing, but he's putting up valid arguments. Yeah, you get it.
And that's why I was so angry at that guy when he chose not to go in the parliament. Because what was the reason for all this fighting?
Participating, yeah.
Because now Job is even going. There's another clip I saw of him where he was going against the Anti-Corruption Commission because he's saying that, look, we invest 41 million for you guys to investigate these things.
Yeah.
But even if your agents investigate, there is one person at the end of the day who decides whether we are going to
go forward with
it or not. Why? Why is there one person?
Why is it not a collective body that's deciding?
What's the point of going through all these investigations and spending all this money? Because apparently there's people who genuinely go out and they do the necessary research, they do the necessary investigations, and they bring the things to the table.
Yeah.
But that table sits one person, and one person decides, this one, leave it, man. No questions asked.
Yeah, I mean, I get you, and again, it probably goes down to what you're saying, like the bigger parties benefiting from this. But I think we are slowly moving away from all these things, you know.
Slowly we are,
and Yeah, and we are making good progress as well. And wait, just a fun fact I was gonna say, I just forgot to throw it in there.
Yeah.
Do you know that it's a personal one, but me and my nephew, right? We were sent to the shops by my mom once. You know what happened? I took a shower. I was clean. Me and my nephew were both clean.
Was that before or after you came from the shop?
On the way to the shop.
You took a shower on your way to the shop?
No, we took a shower, then went to the shops.
Oh, okay.
So we're clean. So this guy comes to us. He says, "You guys want sweets?" We're like, we're on our way to the shop.
Yeah.
I think I was about, give or take, maybe 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah.
But I was quite young. I remember I was young. This guy does this. He was wearing a camouflage jacket. That's what I remember. And he had probably rastas or something. He pulls out coins. He's like, "Come, let's go buy sweets." I'm like, fuck. Obviously, stranger danger. I'm with my nephew, and then we're like, okay, let's go get our shoes. What did we say? We gave some type of excuse. I think we are going to get something from our mom, and then we'll come with you soon.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Luckily, my sister's house was somewhere nearby. Our house was further, but my sister's house was nearby. So we went into the house, and obviously we stayed there. The guy threw some rocks at the house, and he went. Point being,
why is he throwing rocks at your house?
He wanted to kidnap us.
Wait, what?
Damn.
Who approaches a kid? Bro?
Yeah,
I would have been kidnapped, bro.
Because he took out coins. It's like
coins.
Yeah, like
you guys know how much what I can do with those coins? I can buy junkies. I can go play Pac-Man.
And
I can go play.
And that's how the kids are taken. And that's how the kids are taken.
Scanana. Yes.
And that's how the kids are taken, bro. So that guy almost kidnapped. He almost took us. In broad daylight. Damn, but obviously he can't grab us, he can't snatch us.
Yeah.
So I mean we are lucky that way because we're inside where cars could not go. So obviously God forbid, say he had the car. Say we were by the road. He would have probably put us in the car. Would have been gone, bro.
Do you know what vapes are called in Namibia?
Fakuraf. What are they called, bro? But you lacked empathy, bro. You lacked empathy. I just shared a heartfelt story.
Yeah, no, I get it, but like that's your opinion, bro. We're basing it off the assumption.
You should be hugging me and shit, bro. But yeah. My point is, these things are deep and they've been going on for years, bro. And it's said that obviously we have kids that are like, but you laughing, bro. Don't laugh, bro.
I'm sorry, dog. I'm sorry about dog. But yeah.
Go on. But yeah, Chuf, what did your Chuf say? Yeah, bro, you're laughing at me. I just shared a heartfelt story, bro. I'm disappointed. I'm gonna do a Kanye. Hold on.
No, man. It's just bold of you to take someone's kindness for. Well, he wants to kidnap us. The guy was just being generous, bro.
No.
He saw two little niggas that look hungry.
No.
Let's go, boy. You just said that. You just said that on our way here. You're like, oh man, just like you saw the monkeys that were like scraping for a rep, and you're like, oh, give them dollars. Maybe he wanted to give you dollars.
Give them. Don't say, come, let's go. You don't say, come, let's go buy sweets. I said, no, there's a shop here. Now, let's go buy sweets. Come on, bro.
I'm sorry.
Come on.
But yeah.
So obviously all I had to do for them was just like take and leave. It's not to say, come, let's go. That's different, bro. That's a different story.
Yeah, what too?
But that's a different
story. Like you want to be a victim. So
No, for real. You can ask my nephew for real. Why would you throw a rock at the house after we don't come out?
Bro. Why
if all he wanted to do was give us.
That's a knock for Namibia, bro. Come on, bro. You've never done that before.
So he was calling us.
You've never thrown rocks.
Why not come at the house and knock?
You've never thrown rocks at someone's house.
After they don't.
You've never thrown rocks.
After they do not answer the knock. After they do not knock. Nah, fuck, bro. Skip. But go.
I just want to talk about Chuf.
What happened to Chuf, bro? What happened to Chuf?
It's the name of vapes, bro. It's called fucking Chufs, bro.
What, in your language or?
In Namibia. I don't know what language it is. I don't even know what Chuf means, bro. But I know to the point where it's like they even, what do you call it? They supercharge them now.
What you mean?
You know when it finishes?
Yeah.
And it beeps that it's done?
Yeah.
It's done?
Yeah.
They go and they open it, they recharge it, they connect the wires together, and then it auto refills. Now I was like, that don't look safe.
Obviously, because I'm thinking, wait. I'm thinking, so you recharge it,
Yeah,
and then what?
bro.
And then smoke?
The context is, man.
Yeah.
We were chilling at this spot, right?
Hmm.
And we were drinking, we were vaping, and then this guy was there, man. I think he was intrigued by our conversations, and he wanted a way in.
Yeah.
And his way in was, oh, so they hute. As if that thing finishes, you just call me, and I have the shanty at my house. I just connect it, and then I did recharges, and then
got. I think,
refill.
if anything, was it in Namibia?
Yeah.
He got it mixed up with the fire lighters,
But they do it though.
Nah.
They do it, my dog. I just don't know how, bro. It doesn't look safe, but they do it.
Because I know that you dispose them.
Hey.
No, after it's done, it's done.
There's a chuff pandemic in Namibia.
Is it? Yeah, and I think I saw somewhere, I don't know how true it is, but I think there was a, what do you call it? There was a study recently published. I don't know if it's, I did not read on it. I just saw like a post. I did not necessarily click on it to go read in depth, but basically, to say apparently the chuff causes a rare lung cancer disease. Yeah, so obviously you used to smoke chuff as well. So we need to get your lungs checked out.
Chuff.
You used to chuff.
It's the chuff.
So you need to go get your lungs checked out.
But I think it's an interesting element. Is
what you mean?
It's
because do you know it actually used to be
I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh no, I hated it.
The chuff.
I enjoyed chuffing, bro.
Chuff.
If you chuff,
it used to be recommended
for it, but
it used to be
enjoyed it.
It used to be recommended as a treatment method of trying to stop smoking.
Supplement. It was.
If you wanted to stop smoking, you go to the chuff.
You go to chuff.
So now telling me that chuff is more dangerous than smoking. Oh fuck, bro! But this is the world that we live in, bro. Everything is a trial. Everything is a trial.
My phone, bro. I got some content.
Go on, man. It's all yours. I think I covered all mine, but go on. Really? It's all yours. Yeah.
Already, bro.
I had a short list.
Okay, all right. I got you.
How much time are you on?
I got you, my dog.
Go on,
I've got you.
Met Gala?
Fuck that, man.
What
do you want to speak of the Met Gala?
Nah, just the outfits.
I didn't really check it like that.
I would say it was dead.
I think those things are starting to phase out.
Yeah, I guess.
I think that the world is moving away from those things.
From being impressed by those.
Like it's all cool. It's still cool. It's all fun and games still. Yeah. Like it's nice, but like I remember how we used to.
I think you're just growing up.
But we used to look forward to these things because of the performances. But
you're just growing up as well.
I guess so.
You're just because I'm sure there's some kid who's the age that you were, and then it's like one day. But I think because also now it's a thing of everyone in the world can now afford those outfits. You get it? We don't buy the original one, but we buy the knockoff version, but it looks exactly the same. And that's why I looked at those things and I was like, yeah.
Who impressed you the most?
I think the women did it more. Is it Tiana Taylor? Yeah. The guys were dead, bro. The guys were dead, bro. The guys were dead. And even Thames disappointed me, girl.
I didn't see Thames.
Thames would have done better, man.
But speaking of outfits, I've got another question for you.
Go on. Cotton.
No, not cotton first.
Polyester. No, I'm just naming fibers. Go on, bro.
You know how we've got this mindset of these fashion designers, the Louis Vuittons and the whatnots, they came and stole our concepts, like in Africa and how people were dressing and the signs, and then they made it their own.
Yeah.
I think the typical example is the one of the Lesotho blankets.
Yeah, I get it.
I don't know if you.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know if you want me to show you a picture.
I think the algorithm shows us the same content.
It shows us.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah, go on.
But there's this video that I was indulging on, you know, and the guy was saying, let me read you this actually.
Go on.
The introduction of Basotho blanket to Lesotho can be traced back to the 19th century, when European traders introduced woolen blankets to the Basotho people.
Mm-hmm.
So this shit, yo, what up, dog? so
technically speaking,
basically saying is, you guys didn't even have this. We introduced it to you.
Yeah, we brought it to you guys.
So the guy was saying in the video, he was saying, come on, the Lesotho king, he rocked it and he saw it was fresh and he was like, everyone, let's rock this, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, how much of that have we been lied to about like, oh, it's African, but maybe it was African because we made it African after the Europeans brought it to us.
I get what you're
Another
saying.
example again, like pop. I don't think people know this.
Yeah.
Like pop is not an African thing. It's not an African traditional thing.
Go on. No, I'm also big in
We made it an African traditional
Where is
thing.
it from? Where is it from?
It's from Portugal. It's a Portuguese element of food that they created for mass feeding to the slaves. So
why did they call it? Why did they call it in Portuguese?
It's millet. You can trace back millet, but millets were introduced in Africa, especially I think it was Angola first. But it was a Portuguese who brought these things to us, and we started farming it because obviously it's. I'm sure somewhere. I'm sure somewhere somehow. I'm sure. Listen. I'm sure somewhere somehow. There's a Nigerian who probably did it already.
Yeah, fair enough.
Most of the things originate from Nigeria, bro. Let's be honest.
But I'm not gonna.
Or if not Nigeria, maybe Zimbabwe.
It's not yours.
Maybe Zimbabwe. It's food.
You're not special, man.
What you mean? It's food. I'm sure. What you mean? It's food.
It's not yours. We have this mindset. We created.
Let me guess. What's next? The Velvicha plant is not from Namibia.
It came from us. It didn't, bro.
Where's the Velvicha plant from?
Germany.
But yeah, I hate to burst your bubble, but pop is not a bamboo tradition. I'm sorry.
Sorry,
bro. I think everyone around the world, I mean, Charles pop.
Let's go.
So what then is our tradition? Kapana.
That's a good question, bro.
Kapana.
That's a good question. You can't even say kapana. But the whole
what
point,
about
the
mango?
whole moral
Tell
of
me
the
mango
story
is from Portugal.
It's millet, bro.
It's from
mango
Portugal.
is millet.
From Portugal.
The whole moral of the story is
they eat grape porridge in Portugal.
They didn't create these things for them. They made them. They brought them for us. Maybe they used to eat them, or maybe they used to feed them to their pigs, and then they decided, you know what? Maybe these duckies will enjoy this one. Let's trial it. Because everything is a trial. It starts off as a trial.
Because it comes in so many forms. What about fufu? Is it fufu? We have the because
you're in denial, bro. You're in denial.
I'm in big denial, bro. But until further notice, we'll leave it at that.
Did I not decide, Dani, Kucha? You know, the new year. God's been generous and been grateful.
You gave out money.
I decided. No, I didn't give out money.
What did you decide?
I decided. It's funny for you to say you just gave out money.
Yeah.
I decided, you know what? It's been a while since we tried this Forex thing, man. Let's go. So there's this lighty of mine. He's a Forex trader.
Yeah.
I know for 6 years and he's been trading.
It's what he said.
Yeah.
Or it's what you saw.
No, it's what he said.
How much money you make?
So we were like, cool. I'm gonna fund at least. We'll start off with a 2K, just a trial,
just to check.
And then let's see what we can do with it. And then if we can grow it to 10K, and then I'll pump 10K into it, and then we can try and see what we can make from that.
Yeah,
cool. Yeah, easy. But this time around, I've been through Forex my whole life, bro. Like I remember, I don't know if I told you the time where I sent Gottlieb like half of the NASFAB money, and then he
why are you exposing the girl like that?
Disappeared. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
So with this one, I was like, bruh, I'm gonna set the trades, right?
Yeah.
You are going to show me what to trade on, and then you show me how to set them. You know how to open these trades.
What were you using? eToro or what were you using?
XM broker with MT5. And he's like, no, it's fine. But the problem with that now is like, there will be times where those guys, they are always analyzing us 24 hours.
Yeah.
And you are not on your phone 24 hours.
Yeah.
So he's like, bruh, give me access to the account. And then we can trade together. But just in case you're not there, I can set the trades.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I give him the access, bruh. Yes.
So how much you got? 2K at this point?
Bruh, 2K at this point.
Yeah.
It was going well, my dog.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah.
Moved up 2K, went up to 3, 4. I was like, I love this shit.
Yeah. Is that before Trump?
No. This was after Trump.
After Trump. Okay. Fair. Go on. Yeah.
I woke up the next day to a message saying, I'm sorry, bro. I was like, fuck.
Bruh, I'm sorry, bro. And you already know what that means, bruh.
What? And you did not see the account?
No, bruh, I was asleep. And then I woke up, I checked the shandy. Zero, bruh.
Withdrawals?
Nothing, bruh. The account, he traded, it went up.
Do you not put like, what do you call them, stop limits?
Loss.
Yeah.
Stop loss.
Yeah.
No, stop what?
You don't do that?
You did, and then I don't know, bruh.
Because it's basically because I have the same. I don't have the same experience, but I have a similar experience.
We got fucked. I was like, yeah, what the fuck?
But that's just $2,000.
Exactly, bruh. Imagine if I had put in like a 10K or something.
You would have made 100 and stop it there.
Yeah.
But that's because that's the thing, you don't know when to stop.
I told him, bruh, dumb cop, man.
But it's not him. I think it's the business. Because I was
know what stop loss is, man.
Because I was in ISA.
You should.
You saw my ISA.
He kept losing,
and he was hoping it's gonna come back.
Trying to.
You was thinking it was gonna come back.
Stop loss was hitting. The trades, because once it hits that loss that you've marked, it stops and then it closes and then it leaves. But I think he just kept losing and then losing, and whatever was remaining, he was like, "I'll use this money to go all in, to collect, and it was just not happening."
Because it's the same thing that happened with the ISA, but for me, it's what's more of Trump. Because ISA is meant to be safe, so it's
depends on the risk that you select.
They put, but yeah, I went moderate.
Low,
I went moderate.
I
went moderate.
For a reason.
Whether you are low, moderate, or whatever, but whatever it is that happened in America, it affected everyone else, bro. You get it?
Including you, who was not in America.
Bro. Yeah. I woke up, because obviously I saw the news, and obviously when we see the news, I was compelled. I had to go and check.
Yeah.
Bro, that was the probably, what do you call it? The most, I don't know, the longest or sharpest downsloping I've ever seen in a long time. Because the last time I saw it is when they were saying the Africans should go back and stuff like that, That's when I saw it. But it was not even as sharp as this, bro.
The Africans, bro, go back.
Because you remember that time when they were saying, we don't want these people anymore, they must go back. But that only affected the British pound. You get it? That affected the British pound. It went down. Fine. But now this one, bro, it was so sharp, bro.
Yeah.
You lost $2,000. I'll leave it at that.
Me, and then I was like, what?
Bro,
like,
what?
Just stay there.
No. Because you're like, how much did you lose? First, how much did you lose?
Yeah.
I said, I'm like, yeah. Then you're like, nah, just keep it there. I'm like, nah, I don't think it's going to get better anytime soon. And you're like, nah, just stay. I was like,
that's why those investments are long-term investments.
You know what? You say, you know what?
That's the reason.
Let me stay. I stayed.
Mm-hmm.
You get it? But it's long term, but
it's long term, bro.
I put in a little bit too much of a risk. You get it? I put in too much of a
and you put in too much money.
I love it. The more you put in, the more you get. That's what the church says. That's what the pastor says. The pastor says the more you give, the more you receive.
The more blessings.
You get it? So that's what but yeah. So I lost money as well. Funny. And that was with Trump.
That was
with Trump, bro. I almost had a heart attack. That's the first time, bro.
I don't know how you reacted to it, but I think for me,
I was
not disappointed.
It's a $2,000. What the fuck
I was laughing.
Disappointed about?
But it's a $2,000 that I could have sent to my daughter, and told her, like, go spend money on yourself,
Yeah, I get it. But
it wasn't a $2,000 for me to just dip in water. Like, I'm not rich like that, bro. So you can't sit here and say it was just a $2,000.
It was just a $2,000, bro.
Fuck you, bro.
It was just a $2,000.
You lost.
Don't do it. Yo, don't do it. Yo, hey. Bro, I'm literally having to restart. My catalog, my guy. Let's call it that. Hey, but it is what it is. But point being, it's a gamble. You get it? If it hits, like the way it was hitting yours, you don't know how far it will have went up. You get it?
Oh, fuck, I was so
I'm not gonna lie,
man. I was so hopeful, man. Because I was just like,
you're gonna buy a house from it?
No, bruh, not even, bruh. I was just hopeful in the lighting, man. I was like, bruh. Like, give him, he looks like, someone who just needs funding,
But it's not his fault.
Like, he's prosperous. So he needs funding to be prosperous.
But it's not his fault,
It's his fault, bro. Nah. I blame him.
Don't blame him, bro. It's a lesson he learned. So if
what
anything,
lesson? You don't
stop loss.
Traders, you
Trust the stop loss.
There's something that I wanted to speak about, man.
Yeah, go on, man. Go on.
I forgot.
We still got time. I think so much time. Yeah, probably. Got a little bit of time. Go on. And the sun just chooses to come out now.
Yeah.
Now we are basking.
Beautiful.
Now we're basking. Come on.
The Hengari story. Do you want to speak on it?
Yeah,
Mm.
I don't mind. Yeah,
What's your take on that, bro? Have you been following the times, or
I
do you want me
follow.
to break it down for you?
I followed some of it. I think was he arrested in Okanja, was it?
I don't know where he was
Yeah, but
arrested.
yeah,
He's not about where he was
yeah,
arrested. It's
but I
about
saw
the storyline.
I had the videos on Twitter as well.
Yeah.
Because I go X, let's call it X, yeah. I had the videos on X where the lady was like, "Stop calling me, stop calling," you know.
What's
Let's
your
call it.
take of the whole thing?
I feel
The whole
differently,
overall.
bro. You get it? It's different because of personal experiences and like experiences I heard from people as well.
Yeah.
You get it? It's a thing of in this day and age, you know, these people sometimes I'm not saying it's what she did, but there's a potential for a person to be making these things up as well. That's one side of the thing.
Yeah.
But the other side of the thing is obviously it happened, but again, it's a cultural thing as well. You get it? Because obviously the culture is known for some of these practices. You get it? Like there's the Ochiramedem and you know this what do you call it? Is it the
It's called Phendhuka. Is that what you're looking for?
it's, yeah, but similar to that, but it's in the Ovairero people it exists as well. You get it? But again, it's there's that, and then there's a part for consent. Was consent given? Was it not given? Was it maybe given and then taken away later?
Who gives consent
The
for
lady.
for a 15-year-old?
Oh, it was 15-year-old. Oh,
they started at a very
because she
young
was
age.
15, but now she's 18, isn't it?
Because you can say the parents gave consent, but why would you give consent to?
But again, it's what I told you.
sexual
There's
acts happening?
there's that part of the things I explained how the young kids
It's bigger than that story.
the kids do get married young.
This
In
one
some of
needs
these
Al
tribes.
Jazeera to investigate this.
Yeah, definitely.
If I must be honest with you,
Yeah, it's big.
I think I'm not going to say he did it, and I'm not going to say he didn't do it.
Yeah, because now the Israel is asking for DNA results. DNA test.
It came out saying he's not the father.
He's not the father.
He's not the father. But if that's a DNA result, so like that's not supposed to say that you raped the person or you didn't rape.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's an issue of consent as well. Where did the consent come from? Is it implied consent? Was it given from the parents?
Yeah, I think
you know, but not even that. You can't. It's still a child. It's a minor. A minor is a minor.
From my
you know?
element of things, you know, I'm not trying to be funny, but listen to this point.
Yeah.
This guy, he was I think he's a minister of agriculture, right?
Yeah, I think
he was on his way,
and apparently that was the most prosperous industry in the country.
In my opinion, I think he was on his way to abolish the red line.
Oh,
there's people who don't want the red line to be abolished. This is just a theory. Yeah. I'm a conspiracy theorist. Don't quote me on it. But it's funny how all of a sudden these things are coming up round about the same time that he announced that we are looking into abolishing the red line in parliament. Round, like, look at the timeline. These things, guys, come on, let's be honest. These people are not innocent. All these people, if you want to dig up files of these people, you will find them.
Yeah.
These guys are politicians. Yes, you watch too many movies, but the reality is politicians have dirt on them that we don't know of. But that's what they use to keep each other in check. So did he maybe not fall in line? And that's why these things are becoming public knowledge? Because some things are just a bit silly for me, man. Like, why would they take money, cash, and go in and try and bribe you myself? I'm a minister, bro. Why would I do it? I'm not saying it wasn't done, but what motive did I have to... You know, like the Shannon Sharp thing, for example? It could be a situation where, okay, give me this money, give me this and this, and I'll keep quiet.
It's like,
then
I think
now you are just being set up.
But yeah, I get what you're saying. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
But it all looks like this.
But that's what I'm saying. This thing has it has many sides. You get it. It has many sides. We can't comprehend it. Like you said, it's big, and the last thing we want to do is obviously imply that one of the parties is lying about their story.
No,
you know?
That's not what I'm saying.
No, that's what I'm saying.
He's guilty. I'm saying
you can't say that.
I'm saying
he's guilty. He's innocent until proven guilty.
Why is it coming out now?
What you mean? He's innocent until proven guilty.
Why are these things coming out now?
What you mean?
No, I'm not saying he's guilty. Sorry,
I'm saying he's innocent until proven guilty.
Okay, he's innocent until proven guilty. Yeah. But I'm not saying he didn't do it. I'm not saying he did do it. Yeah. But what I'm saying is, why is it coming out now? All of a sudden, look, these people have known each other their whole lives.
But
Why
it
only
could
now?
it could be a thing of information. You know,
What
so
about information?
more people, or maybe it could be a thing of how she's now getting confidence to stand up for herself and like mention
Why
that.
now?
What do you mean? Why now? Why not now?
Why?
When?
Bruh,
When?
you've had your whole life.
But you didn't know you were a kid, and if anything, maybe this
now
guy was taking care of
specifically
you.
This year.
This person was taking
What
care
was
of you.
wrong last year?
What do you mean? This person was maybe taking care of you, and then now everything switched up. You don't feel it anymore. You can report anytime. And you're a kid. If anything, you're a kid. You're coerced.
Feel like
you're coerced into it.
There's a bit more going on.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. We can't understand. We won't understand the depths of it. We will never understand the depths of it.
Yeah.
The only people that will know what happened there is the two that were there, or the three, or the four. You get it? You get it? We will never understand the depths of it. If anything, we'll let it go through court. Let either parties tell their truth.
Yeah.
You know, and then we will get the results and be the judges of it, because it's very sensitive, especially when it involves children. It's a very sensitive topic.
Children is rape as well, man.
You understand? It's a very sensitive topic. So the last thing you want to do is be, I don't know.
Be one.
We don't want to be the judges of it.
No, we're not. We're not being.
We're just
I think for my thing is, I'm not trying to judge what they did. That's I think you're not. That's the element you might be missing. I'm not trying to judge the acts that they did. My only question is, they chose a
perfect time to bring it up.
Time to bring it up.
But it happens, bro. I could literally just wake up today and go tomorrow and be like, you know what?
Or maybe it could have been a situation where the lady was seeing him more in the news and more in the newspapers and on radio, and then it was triggering even more and more and more and more.
Yes,
to the
let's
point
call it
where
that.
she was now, you know,
I can't keep anymore.
Why is my life being a mess when this guy is parading himself, walking around like he's a holy saint that he is not, you know?
Because based on the clip we heard, I don't know if it's really him.
Yeah.
I was like, because I hear him in the clip saying, I've not been calling you. I've not been doing this. I've not basically been contacting you. But then she goes like, now your people have been, do you have the clip?
No, I don't have the clip.
Bro, get the clip, man. Let me check it on X.
Nah.
Because it makes
that shit's deeper than that, bro. We can't afford lawyers like that, bro.
No, we just play the clip. I don't know if it's the right clip. You
played. How much time have you got? Scott Mapuma. Scott Mapuma is fighting for his life there.
Who's that? I don't go into it, bro. I just saw it. We up, can't say your name also. Who's this?
Hey, bro, while you're looking for the only clip that I'm going to play, you play your clip, I'll play my clip.
Go on, play your clip, bro.
Let me play my clip.
I can't find it, man. It's probably gonna take me ages.
We still got time. Let me play my clip.
It's gonna take me ages. Hey, we need a fact checker for this, bro. Guys, everyone is just posting because
that I've done. I will do it again, given an opportunity to do that. I'm very proud of it. So if you're going to allow people to do that, to start mentioning people's names, we are revolutionaries. We are not scared of any of these people here. Okay, let's proceed. Honorable member, let's proceed. But if they continue with those things, honorable member, we will not finish here.
We will not finish here.
I'm going to sit down, but if they continue, okay, honorable member.
He's got the money to back him. You can only afford one appearance. You can only afford
Yeah.
You can just afford one appearance in
That's
court.
my
bruh.
goat.
Nah, that guy went to court, bruh. Hey. He's trying, bruh.
I should have voted for Job.
Who did you vote for?
Itula. I regret my vote, man. We're gonna bleep that.